Yo, what is up guys? Anthony here, back with another Destiny Child video, and in today's video everyone, we're going to be heading into the Destiny Child Ragna Break Season 13 Kyrie Eleison Team Comp Guide for, of course, the Ragna Break event. Now, of course, the Cain Ragna Break event is set to come out after the Ziva World Boss, which will be ending in just a few days from now. So I just wanted to overview the guide that Toxic Ways did put up on the Destiny Child global subreddit. So a huge thank you to Toxic for creating this graphic here, as well as a huge thank you to all of the ones who contributed towards making this guide from the Destiny Child International Discord, and of course the Destiny Child global Discord as well. So I'll be sure to leave links to the Discords, as of course Toxic Ways Reddit post, in the description box below, so you guys can give a huge thank you to them for creating this guide. But without any further ado, let's head into the next tab here and dive into the guide. Alright everyone, so here is the guide graphic of the Kyrie Eleison Ragna Break Season 13 guide. So of course we do have the attackers here to start off the guide, and as for the recommendations here, pre-ignition, we of course do have Water Mafdet here at the top, followed by Dano, Thanatos, Devil Buster Lisa, Salome, and Kasumi here. As you can see with the tip here below the attacker text, we do have with ignition being released, the ranking of these units will change. Since most people don't have the resources to fully ignite a child, I'll be leaving the rankings of these units pre-ignition. So of course, something to keep in mind here, that's the ranking of the attackers are of course pre-ignited. We also do have here, this is purely based on speculation, Gogo, a 3-star water type attacker, if fully ignited, may perform decently. Next up here, we do have the crit, sustain, and speed categories here. As for crit, we of course do have Pantheon, followed by Melphomene here, as well as sustain, we do have Pomona leading, followed by Palas, Mott, Irado, Bast, and Dana here. As for the speed category, we do have Sangha and Thisbe. Next up here, for the damage buffers of the event, we of course do have Leo, the new child that will be introduced with the Cain Ragna Break. We also do have Newbie Mona, of course, Guillotine, Swimsuit Davi, Neptune, Anemone, and Marina here. We also do have an additional tip here stating Leo should also always be the one to drive right before fever time. You may be able to purely sustain on Newbie Mona's Vamp, Leo's Regen, or Anemone's Heals. Below here, we do have the JP stats of the boss here. We do have the tap skill, attacks 2 targets, inflicts graze, bleed damage over time damage, plus 200 to 3 targets, and we also do have add drive gauge to self. As for the slide skill, we of course do have attacks 2 targets, inflicts bleed, 100 damage over time damage for approximate 30 seconds to 4 targets. And last here of the slide skill, we of course do have grants skill defense up to self. As for the drive skill here, we do have attacks all targets, inflicts 100 fixed damage, increased to 400 on targets with graze, 4 times to bleeding targets, and of course we do have inflicts skill defense down to 4 targets. Now of course these stats are subject to change depending on our Cain event. As for the soul card recommendations everyone, we of course do have the attackers recommendation here, with of course the raid water type soul card here. As you can see, Lisa featured on the soul card art, and of course we do have the non-attackers, which does feature a showtime soul card here, or any other HP / defense soul card will do just fine. So overall everyone, that is the Cain Ragna Break Season 13 guide here. A very nice and clean guide brought to you all by yet again Toxic Ways and the members from the Destiny Child International Discord server, and of course the DCG Discord server as well. So a huge thank you yet again to all of the ones who contributed towards this guide, and make sure to check out the links below in the description box below so you guys can give thanks to them for creating this graphic. But overall, a decent event, and does seem to be pretty fun, as of course we do have the upcoming Ignition being introduced to the game alongside the Cain Ragna Break event, so it will be very exciting to see how it does pair with the Cain event. So one more look here at the units that are recommended. We of course do have the attackers, Water Mefdet, Dano, Thanatos, Devil Buster Lisa, Salome and Kasumi, Crit, Pantheon Melphomene, Sustain Pomona Pallas Mat, Errado Bast, Dana, Speed, Senga Thisbe, Damage Buffers, Leo, Nubimona, Guillotine, Swimsuit Davi, Neptune Anemone, and Marina. But anyways everyone, that'll do it for today's Destiny Child video, and of course the overview of the Kyrie Eleison team comp guide brought to you all by Toxic Ways. So a huge thank you one last time to all of the ones who created this guide, and make sure to check out the links below. So yeah, I just wanted to get this overview out on the channel here so you guys can all prepare for the upcoming Cain event if you guys haven't yet already seen the Reddit post anywhere just yet. But anyways everyone, before you go, if you did enjoy today's Destiny Child video, make sure to leave a like below, and of course if you guys haven't yet already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying the Destiny Child content and of course would like to see more of it. But with all of that being said, I'll see you all in tomorrow's Destiny Child video. Thank you all so much for watching.